Welcome back everyone to another photography adventure. Today I'm going to be trying something completely different and challenging myself. So my cell phone is this LG Stylus 3. It's about equivalent with the Samsung S5, I'd say. But so today I'm out along the Arkansas River and I am going to try to see what I can do with a cell phone of this quality in 2020. Okay, so to start this out, I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm trying out different modern camera apps. The camera on this phone is terrible. I'm gonna see if any of these can do any better. So I'm gonna try out Camera MX, something called Camera, a program called Open Camera, and HDR Camera. So I'm gonna try to get some shots with each of those and we'll see how this goes. So here I go, off to find a composition. Okay, so for this first shot, I found this nice little sunflower along the river here. So this is the one that this is the shot I'm gonna test all my different things on. So just checking the quality of these different programs. And my little tripod is not working. Okay, so first lesson learned. These little portable tripods, you know, they kind of work. They work good for, this is the one I normally use. This is the camera I film, or this is what I film video on normally. But yeah, that was not working at all. I can't get it to level this image properly. So, with that being said, I guess I'm hand-holding things. Okay, so first off, this Camera MX app, it actually has an HDR mode, so that's kind of cool. So I'm shooting this in HDR and the Camera MX app. So, next app, we're gonna try this app called Camera. It's called HD Camera. So next up, we're going to try this Open Camera app. This one actually looked kind of cool. Okay, so this is the app, this HDR camera. It's what I have filmed most of my YouTube channel with so far. So we're going to try a picture out on this. Let me break out my standard default camera here. So I will share all these with everyone and let's make a determination on whether or not other apps can make your camera better. Coming at you from the future for a minute here, I just wanted to give a brief overall review of these 4 apps I tested out. So to be completely honest, they are all pretty similar. They have very similar functions. Unfortunately, none of them can shoot RAW, so you're limited to JPEG format, but you know, it's nice to be able to get a decent HDR photo on a phone that can't do HDR. So that definitely helps out, and if you wanted to go more in depth into the settings, there was a few more things that were definitely more helpful that I noticed.
Can't really think of anything in particular, and they were all pretty much about the same. As far as ease of use, though, I definitely liked the Open Camera app. It was amazing to use, very good configuration. I'm actually probably going to be swapping to that to record my video content from here on out, because the face auto tracking works fantastically. So yeah, that's my own opinion of the apps. Give them a shot if you want. Try something else. I'm guessing anything in 2020 that's on the App Store that says it is any sort of decent camera, it should be okay. And if the camera on your phone is lacking, it definitely gives you a few more options and is a little bit better.
Okay, so for this next shot, I found this little wood pile, and I've got the sun kind of behind some clouds. I've decided to use this app called Open Camera, frankly, just because I like how it works. I'm not sure it's the best one, but that's what I'm going to be shooting the rest of these pictures in. Okay, so kind of enjoying this landscape thing. So it should still be in HDR mode. And let's try to shoot this. I think this might look kind of cool. Oh, I think that turned out good. Yeah, definitely loving this app. As far as to use, Open Camera, it's been awesome so far. Here's hoping when I get to the end, the results show the same, because I'm really liking how it is to use.
Back again from the future, and I decided while editing this video that I needed to add this clip in because some kind of useful information. So for this next shot, what I decided to do was to try out some editing apps to see what kind of editing I could get from a mobile phone. And for the record, I don't think I've said it yet, but I use Android devices, so all of this applies to Android. If you're using an iDevice, I'm sure something on the App Store would be comparable, or you could find something equivalent. So as I found with the camera apps, the editing apps, they're all very similar. I tried out 4 different apps: Lightroom, Polish, Lumi, and Snapseed. So here are the shots that I edited with these, and afterwards I'll let you know my feelings of how the apps work. Okay, so as you may have noticed, the photos, they all look kind of different. To be completely honest, most of that was my editing skills. I am not good at making a photo look the same ever again. I can do the edit once, and next time I edit it, it will always look different. So I tried to get them as close as possible. Honestly, all 4 of the apps seemed to work out absolutely wonderfully. They had great features. Would honestly recommend any of them. Lightroom, I had personally the best results with. It's Lightroom. It's just good backing. So there was a few more features. There was actually good cloning options. But honestly, it was minusculely better than the other apps. But as far as the other 3, Polish, Lumi, and Snapseed, I actually really liked the Snapseed app. It was nice, easy to use. I actually recommended it to my mom, and she downloaded it and is excited to try it out. So, yeah, Snapseed definitely, as far as like free Android and photo editing apps, it was really good. Would thoroughly recommend it. Or pretty much anything else on the market, to be completely honest. As I said, there wasn't a whole lot of difference.
Okay, so for this shot, I have found a really hard composition to test my phone about as far as it can possibly go, I think. So I've got this light, pretty pink on these branches beside me here, and I love the way they look with the like barren kind of like dirt ground and like dry, dead stuff. I think it's a really cool mix of things. So, definitely need to make sure I still have HDR mode on. Everything should be good. And I want to shoot this vertical. And I kind of want it coming in that top third of the frame is what I'm going for. So let's try this. I think it might have actually turned out. This is actually going surprisingly better than I thought it would. These photo apps seem to, or well, the camera on this thing seems to be doing okay. So, I'll have to find another composition, or I'm not sure. But gonna head down the road a little bit and see what happens. Okay, I needed to get a little bit wet to make this shot happen. Hopefully I'm actually in the camera, if not, sorry. But I got this really pretty plant with these just bright red leaves in front of me here. And I am gonna try to make the most of this with a really low... I'm gonna shoot it from down low and try to like emphasize just how cool it is just right in the middle of this river. Looks like I gotta get... Oh, I thought I almost stepped on a frog. Oh, that would have been really sad. Frogs are cool. Okay, let's try this. Well, hopefully that worked out because I really like that. And just for fun, I'm gonna shoot one down the other direction on this stream because you can never have too many awesome stream shots. Okay, so gonna kind of make this fade out the stream right about in the middle at the third point of the screen. Let's try that.
Okay, well that is gonna wrap up this video. I decided to stop there with the photography. My friend showed up and yeah, I felt like I had the majority of the content I needed to do this video. So if you found this useful and liked it, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. It helps out massively. And hopefully I will see everyone next time.